Kevin Bartlett is the area sales manager for Vision Hotels, and Lee Arthur is the general manager. Gentlemen, good morning, and thanks for coming in.
Oh, thanks. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
We're excited about what's going to be happening at Hotel Utica. I know there was something in the paper the other day, but I have additional questions, and I'm excited. So I want to start out with both of you on this. And, you know, there's talk of a resurgence in the area and nanotechnology and jobs coming. And I've always been told by people that work in the hotel, we've seen hotels pop up, and you guys are responsible for a lot of it, that you guys do your research, and you're just not going to move to an area that is on the decline, that's not going to be able to support your hotels. Tell me, do you guys feel what's happening here in the area right now, and why are you investing here?
Well, absolutely. This area is expanding. It's growing. There's excitement. There's buzz. We have new stores like Texas. Longhorn is just opened up, or Roadhouse.
Yep.
Just opened up. It's doing fantastic. Bites Bakery expanding. Yep. You look at all the housing in downtown Utica, and it's phenomenal. And and the building of the chip fab hasn't even started yet.
Right.
And things are going really well. And
clearly you must believe in that. I mean, you realize every community that gets an opportunity like this, there's always the naysayer out there that says this is never going to happen. But you guys must really believe, because why else would you invest so much money here?
Well, our owners have believed in this area for a long time, even before this nanotechnology was an idea. So it's really kind of just a bonus. If that happens, it's going to make us an even better position.
Even better. Yet, people would be surprised to know that prior to the hotels that you guys have opened, it was always a problem, especially in the summertime and around holidays. Hotels not existent around. It was tough to get a hotel room around here.
Yeah, and people these days, they want a name they recognize. They want the new modern hotel.
Right.
So the branded hotel is big.
All right, so the new name is going to be
Hotel Utica Doubletree, and it's by Hilton. So
by Hilton.
All the Hilton hotels have that tagline, that by Hilton at the end.
I got to tell you, whenever we do any traveling, you look for a name, because that means, okay, well, at least I know this hotel is going to be a good hotel.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that's with the brand, you get that consistency, you get your rewards points. You walk into the facility, you know exactly where your breakfast area is, the front desk, the rooms are going to be perfect. And that's what draws a lot of people to Utica, because we now have the hotels in the area. Before, there was no place to stay. So now people have the place to stay. There's all the business, all the growth, and it's just part of the whole everything that's going on in the city of Utica, Rome, the surrounding area. It's just phenomenal.
You guys are making big improvements. First off, the garage, the parking garage came down, and I got to tell you something. And Joe, I don't know if you have seen this drive. If you're traveling east on Oriskany Street, Oriskany Boulevard, I got to tell you, you've opened up a whole new visual that we never really knew existed, because that ugly parking garage was in the way.
Absolutely. I mean, the view is just completely different.
Yeah.
And it opened, like you said, everything up. And it's once we get that paved, there's going to be parking there. And now you see all those other buildings. And then 2018, they're going to be doing the road improvement.
Right.
Which is going to make that walkability, which is a big part of, the millennials want that walkability. So,
all right.
There's nothing nicer than to stay maybe at like the Hotel Utica. And I noticed that people were walking to like Gerber's,
Absolutely.
and they're just wandering the streets. And I'm like, wait, there's people walking the streets that aren't just the street walkers.
Yeah.
And you got Utica coffee right over there. We got Utica bread. Go to the Comets game. Everything's right over there.
We'll pass right over Joe's aren't just the streetwalkers line, but I'll go to. So you give me a couple of drawings here and tell us so refurbishment that's going on. Let's start downstairs in the lobby.
Yes. So last time we were on, we weren't sure if it was going to be a Doubletree. So we had this design company, Hersha Design, very well known in the hotel industry. So they've kind of come up with some of these renderings. So we have a rendering of the lobby. It keeps that historic look, which is great. They've kind of tied in some modern furniture, which kind of also has a classic look, and some artwork. and some carpeting area, which will fit in really nice. And that whole theme is going to extend right into the restaurant. It's going to match perfectly with Sal's restaurant, Sal from Chesterfield.
Chesterfield's, and you have that's a great choice there.
That's amazing choice.
You want to add in there, Joe?
Yeah, sorry, I just. Well, I knew that was going to happen a while ago because I had talked to Sal, and it's a great addition.
I think it's a great move.
Yeah, we're happy to have him for sure.
Okay, so then the rooms. How will the rooms change? And because some of these rooms at Hotel Utica are typical old hotel, small.
Well, actually, the rooms at Hotel Utica are actually large. I mean, these rooms are phenomenal. They're all different sizes, shapes.
Right.
We have, was Governor Cuomo's suite, and the views from the rooms are phenomenal. So we're going to go in and completely redo everything in the room, from carpeting, wall vinyl, all the case goods, everything. So it's going to be pristine when the guests walk in there.
And then there's the top 4 floors, and I believe that this radio station was one that was housed on one of the top floors years and years ago at Hotel Utica. What's going to happen up there?
Well, I wish I could give you 100% definite answers on that, but I think the plan right now is to renovate the rooms that are a little easier to renovate there first. So kind of go from there, top down, try to get the hotel opened, and then really try to start marketing and get something exciting up there. We're open to another restaurant, maybe a large fitness center up there. So there's a lot of ideas going on. So maybe renting it out even for a business. So we're open to a lot of ideas right now. There's still 112 rooms, not counting those floors. So
I've been up there on that top floor, and it's it was gutted, and stuff was stored, but you look around and your brain starts to move like, boy, this could be something. This could really be something.
I always thought they should sponsor the floors out. Because, let's say you take a business like ConMed, or you have Utica Boilers. They have businessmen that come into town all the time, so they sponsor the floor, pay to have it refurbished, and then when they're in town, they stay there for free, and then when they're not, then you rent them out.
That sounds great. Why don't you go give them a call for us?
That's the salesman.
It better be a pretty penny.
Utica College could do a floor. There's a lot of possibilities.
Well, there's Joe for an idea. There you go. And it was funny. I was looking at an old photo of Hotel Utica back where the garage was and that parking lot off the backside. And there used to be a pool there. Years ago, there was a pool.
Yeah, hard to believe that somebody would have thought that was a good idea.
I know. You're driving down Oriskany Street, and there's Sally out in her bikini right up there in the pool. So you're basically going to landscape that. It'll be a nice-looking landscape at that point, and since parking there as well.
Yeah, so there's a need for parking these days.
There's
Everybody
no
has
doubt
a car.
about it.
So I think a nice paved area, maybe some outdoor seating area for the restaurant, we're thinking. Most of our hotels, you might not know, all of them have a grill, patio, nice little fenced area so people can come hang out. So we'll probably try to tie that in as well.
I noticed that the one that's over on North Genesee Street, actually, there's a grill out there. I was driving. I'm a little nosy, so I try to look at and see what's going on out there. I was driving around, and there is a little patio out there and a grill.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of Fairfield. That one's right on the street, easy to see, and that's great. Then you can jump over the curb, go to Nicky Doodles for a hot dog.
There you go.
It's pretty handy.
Right. So you guys have to be excited about this. The history in this hotel is pretty amazing over the years.
Absolutely, and we want to keep and build on that history, and that's why it's a historical building, and everything as far as the foundation of the building is going to stay the same. We're just going to really make it look absolutely pristine when we open as a DoubleTree.
All right, Andrew, can you read that? I can't read what that says. Johnny, you're on in Utica here. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Keeler. How are you?
Good. What's up?
Hey, thanks for happy hour last night. It was great.
Hey, I'm glad you came out. Thanks so much. We were out at Swifties last night. I had a little thank you party last night.
That's right.
All right, cool. Thanks.
I have a question for you.
All right.
The guy at the hotel, is Matt Gaetano, can it have anything to do with it?
What was the name again?
Matt Gaetano.
Gaetano. The Gaetano's involved. That was the question.
Matt Gaetano is the son of Charles Gaetano, the former owner. So he was the general manager, but at the time of the sale, he did not stay on. So
got it. Okay. So the answer to that would be no.
Also, Matt Gaetano's gone?
I believe that is the case. Right? We're reconfirming that for you.
Yes.
All right. Does that answer your question?
If Mackay Tunnel's gone, I'll come stay there.
Okay.
All right. Well, okay. Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate that dig there, Lordy. I'm sure you don't want to comment on that.
We'll leave that one alone, but we
Leave
did want
that
to kind of
alone.
mention our other hotel that's opening even sooner.
All right.
It'll be the Town Place Suites by Marriott, and that's right off 840. It'll be a 95-room property, and they'll be the first extended stay hotel by Marriott in the Mohawk Valley. So we're excited about that. We'll have some rooms that'll have 2-bedroom suites. We have 1-bedroom suites, and then we'll have studio apartments. And it has a great location. It'll be perfect, and that'll be opening. We're targeting March 1st for that.
And I got to tell you, you hear people saying, "I see all these hotels popping up. What's going on?" You've got to see. I go back to my original question. You've got to see something.
Well, even my friends and family, my mother will ask me, what's going on? Why are these people staying? But the best thing is it's not any one answer. It's not like, say, in Detroit, if there's a problem with General Motors,
Right.
then everything goes down. There's all sorts of different things going on. We have Remington, we have ConMed, Utica National. We're a great spot off the thruway between Boston and maybe Buffalo, New York City and Buffalo, or from Canada. So there's just a big mix, and it's great. There's people coming from all different areas.
And I listen. We've done it. We've traveled, and we have my wife and I. You go out, and you will skip a stop on the thruway based on what comes up on your phone, based on the flag, based on the brand name. And when you don't see those big brand names, the ones that you're really looking for, Hilton, for example, you go to the next exit. And that's where you end up getting off. So I'm assuming the thought is you're going to be attracting people that we never would have gotten.
Oh, absolutely. There's a Marriott in Verona, and because before our fair filled in Utica, all those folks stayed in Verona.
Right.
They are now coming to Utica because they do business in Utica. And we see that more and more.
All right. Sue is on with a comment on Hotel Utica. Sue, go ahead. You're on the radio.
Good morning. I have a little small history with the hotel. Before I was born in the 1940s, my mom used to work in the kitchen at the Hotel Utica with all these executive chefs, and she would help prepare the food and learn how to really decorate high-class decorations with fruits, vegetables. I always remember she used to make a calla lily, and I can't remember what vegetables she used made and decorate our Easter tables with some of the skills she learned there. And just recently, my brother came into town for Thanksgiving, and he actually called all the whole motels and whatever locally. Everything was booked to his surprise, so he said, I'll give Hotel Utica a try. He was so pleasantly surprised at the cleanliness of his room and the courtesy and everything. He says next time he's back into town, it's right straight to the Hotel Utica. So my compliments to what's going on there, and wish him best of luck.
You don't have anybody to slam this morning, Sue?
I'm not even watching the news.
Okay.
That's right. Sarah Palin's name on there. I said, oh, well.
She's,
pick the bags.
She's still post-Trump. This is Trump-matic, the trauma of Donald Trump. All right, Sue, thank you. We appreciate the call. Well, that's good. I mean, listen, they're coming in right now before you're even really digging in. I mean, I'm sure you've gone through the rooms and you've made changes, but no major renovations have been done, but they're happy. People are happy. That's good.
Visions Hotels, we live off our reputation of great service and an impeccably clean room. So we've brought that already, and we're going to keep that going.
All right, it's going to be Hotel Utica, DoubleTree by Hilton.
See, Joe's got it.
I like it. We'll be memorizing that. All right, gentlemen, nice job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
We're very, very excited.